youth intake preview. One center back looks promising. One forward who could be considered a fine prospect. A good young Italian striker from Reggio who's caught the eye. That's all the positives. But 3 pretty good prospects would be good. We would take that. This is a very poor crop of players, unfortunately. Well, we'll save a little bit on the wage budget. Today we line up with what might be the youngest squad we have ever put out, and we've got some offers in on some new players. Let's go talk. All right, so I've given up on Costi for now. I offered like 60 plus million spread out. Yeah, we sold some players. We'll talk about that here in a second. We missed out on this guy, which is annoying because it was on a free. We're gonna offer him 75 grand. He took 40 grand to go play at Real Madrid. Whatever. But it would have been a free. And I think that would have been the steal of the century. But Real Madrid is who we compete with these days. But Costi, Sampdoria, has continued to say no. I've had Serge talk about it in the media because he's the team captain and he's not forced to move yet. So maybe if they get relegated, he'll be interested. But we've gone after Da Silva, who's a Brazilian. He's more of an attacking mid, but he could cover the right wing and play here. I wouldn't favor him. I wouldn't pay 61 million for him, but we have agreed to 20 million plus like 20% of the profit of the next sale. So I feel like, why does it say the minimum fee release clause? That wasn't there. Did he just sign that wasn't there. They've agreed to it. So it depends on the contract that Benfica offers him. So they have agreed, but that's weird. We've also gone after Ayo Ibrahim, who's a Portuguese, which would be nice because it wouldn't take a non-EU spot. Wonder Kid. We've offered, not enough, 26 million. They wanted 155. And I was like, that ain't happening, bro. But he'd be quite good. We could use him because we could use Giroud in another spot. Because we have sold Mattia Viviani for $9.5 million to SIPG Shanghai. He wasn't getting the game time of a regular starter, and he wanted to go. And I was like, he's 31. He's a solid backup, but I can't give him the games he wants, and he's making 350 grand. They quadrupled his wages. He was on 88 grand. Holy cow. I would have gone too, I guess. That is insane. 350,000 euros per week. He's like 1.2, 4, 2, 50. He makes like 1.6 million euros a month. Holy cow. Maximiliano's gone to make 300 grand at Beijing as an important player. So, but what was weird with Maximiliano, it didn't up. We hadn't already agreed to it. I don't think it didn't bump up the transfer budget as much as I thought, which was confusing. But we were able to get up to 24 million. With Viviani, and so I bumped up our offer for Costi, but they've not jumped on it. So what I'm trying to do is be prepared for when somebody comes in and snags Angelini and already have some players in. We are really light at midfield right now. Those are our midfielders. Messina's not really a midfielder. Ken Luce and Angelini are the starters. Locke is the backup. Thomas and David here are the backups to the backups. And Giroud, right? So if we pick up that right back, we could slide Giroud over for now if we needed to. And I did think about bringing back Noah Bonnet, but I wasn't sure how that would do from we promised we would loan him, blah, blah, blah. He's not done outstanding at Serie B. He's done all right, 688, but I think it's going to be more important. Instead of him being the backup, I think it's more important that he gets a full season of games. So, and we got other options, but I'm trying to spend the money. Anyway, as you can tell, this is how we line up. John Short, Gabriel, Andreasen, Amiri, Grandi, and Gall, because Grandi's coming for the injured Giroud. We don't have another right back. Thomas Broghi going in at the central midfielder on defend. Passoni taking the advanced playmaker. Bon on the inside forward so we can put Lorenzo up top and Lothar out on the right. We are now overlapping the left and the right. We're playing a Serie C team. It should be a smashing. Oh, I guess I should show you where we're at in the table. Hey, we made a resurgence, my friends. We're in third. It's kind of nice. Oh, and I also promised Colin Bonnie we would challenge for the title this season because he wanted to go someplace where he could win trophies. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, what would it take? I want to go where I can win trophies. And I was like, I think we could do it. And he was like, well, I can't wait more than a season. And apparently not waiting more than a season means this season. So as long as we stay in the title race, I don't know what that means. Like, we're 7 points off, which isn't a ton with 17 games to go, but like if we drop down to the 5 or 6, to like, is that no longer challenging for the title? Like, I don't know where the line is. It'd be nice if I could talk to Paul in person. Paul, if you're watching the channel, say hey. He's one of our patrons. Right. Let's go. Let's go smash them. That's essentially what we just said. We're the favorites. We should smash them. So let's go smash them. I like that some of these folks are already motivated. Let's go. I thought about playing the 4-2-3-1, but actually with our midfield depth being injured, it made more sense to do the 3-4-3 to only have 2 midfielders rather than, because Passoni would have taken the attacking mid-center, but we've slid him back, so it should be fine. I think we've got what it takes to win. Yeah. We're rotating. We're gonna just do. I think we'll just do extended highlights. I want to see how these young guys do. Granite Mary. Learning the ball playing defender. Toes it back to John Short. How you doing, John? In the comments, say how do you do. That was a highlight. I'd be shocked if our young backups aren't better than Livorno starters. They're making more money than them. Okay. Plays it over. If both those players we have offers in accept, we can't do that. So we'd have to pick which one we'd want to go with. I might go actually with the right back because they're harder to find than a stud midfielder. Again, like if Angelini goes for 150 million or 100, there was a thing in the news that said like Chelsea may be ready to offer 132. We try to curl it in. Then I feel like you could take that and go find an equivalent player. Now you'd spend all the money, right? You'd have to spend 100 million, right? Or something ridiculous. But it's hard to find really good, at least I've found, really good right backs. Especially ones that can play wing back, you know, and are young enough. He's 18. He's young enough we could teach him, right? He's got enough time. So that's what we're thinking. Lothar. Thought about it. I thought we were going to get a back heel to the to Rene there. Instead, Grandi gets the bond. Oh! I thought he got a hand to it. I guess it hit the bar before or after it missed his hand. Something like that. Oh, wait for it. Passoni. I am trying to give opportunities to our youngsters, right? Like, Broghi started the last game because of the injuries. And we were playing Venezia in like 19th or 20th, so I was like, yeah, I think we could probably get away with it. And we did. It was like, it wasn't great. It was what did I even show you the schedule? It was like a 1-0. But we still won, so I don't care. I don't care what the goal score line is, as long as it's a positive on our side and positive -1 or 0 on their side. I don't know what's happening. I was rambling. I guess we must have done something worth a penalty, because of course we would have. I didn't even see it. We're going to lose this game to a Serie C team. Am I going to have to bring in Paul Colombani off the bench? Like, come on, boys. No, sir-ree, says John Short. That's the great John Ward, by the way, if you don't know. Great Tennessee commentator for years. So 1998, I think. It might have been the year that Tennessee won the championship. Playing against Florida, it was 20-17. Florida lined up at the last minute to kick a game-tying field goal, and it goes up. And this is back in the days when like people listened on the radio, right? I mean, it was on TV, but you know, you could have been listening on the radio. Like, no, sir, no, sir, pandemonium reigns, and like everybody ran onto the field and they tore down the goalpost. It was crazy. And that was like in September, the beginning part of the season, and they went on to win the championship. But they wouldn't have had a chance to do that if they hadn't won that game. So I think it was 98. I may have just rambled on about this, and it wasn't 98, and it was some other season, but it was still like a memorable radio call, which is good. Pisoni plays it out. Rene. Pisoni, oh, getting cute here. Bond. Oh, I thought he was just going to pass it into the back of the net. So did he. Had 10 shots. They've had 2. Ooh. Oh, long throw to nobody. I mean, he didn't even have a teammate remotely close to that. The manager there would just be turning and looking down the line doing this. Why did you do that? I was going to say get creative, but like, I don't want to say it yet. Let's see what happens. I know I can cancel it, but it's more work. Come on, Gabriel, what you got? Andreessen has also said he might be looking for a new challenge, but when I talked to him about it, he was like, you know what? I'd drop it. He's going to leave on a free at the end of the season. He's worth $1 million. I'd rather have him for the 16 determination, the mentoring, and keep him around, right? We do need a little bit of depth, so I don't even think that get creative went through. Goodness gracious, highlights galore. That one actually went to, somebody on the team, and we just let him have it. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not good. That wasn't cleared far enough, but we step. Good. Nice. Oh, it's a little nervy, but we got it back. These guys don't play together, right? Like, they are coming in for 3 minutes at a time at the end of games. Some of them. A good chunk of them. But Lothar, from the assist with Lorenzo, blinks it home. I mean, it was coming. We had 14 shots the first 25 minutes. Or 13 shots plus this one, right? Like, you know, but we've dropped games like this before. So I felt like there's not many opportunities to get John Short games. Or really, like, or John Short-like players, like the backups that are good, that have potential. So I think I had him start one of the games in December. Definitely he started in the friendly. Of course, the get creative goes through now. It's pressured and frustrated. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if they're going through or not. But, you know, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Lorenzo! I mean, that was a little easy is what it looked like. Oh, cartwheel. Second goal of the season. Easy lad. Oh, nice pretty. Just no complaints. And we got the assist from Thomas Broghi. I mean, it's kind of a chip, I guess, is what that looks like from that angle. Not bad. This is good, though. Good confidence, good minutes. We would like to get Grande off, maybe bring Oriole can come in to do the wing back. Passoni. Come on, David. That wasn't it. I really want to know what you think of those transfer offers. I'm not used to spending lots of money. It's weird. And we don't really, I mean, now that we've sold Viviani and Maximiliano, we have a little bit more money. But we're not loaded, you know? Like, we don't have $100 million in the bank, right, to get the release clause on that Sampdoria guy or Sassuolo guy. The release clause is like $95 million. That was a pretty good pass, right across the line. Gabriel's complacent. But I keep getting things that says he may run out his contract, which is unbelievable. And Ken Luce keeps coming and saying, or the assistant says, you know, Ken may be wanting a new contract. And then when I talk to him about it, he's like, you know what? Thanks for talking to me. Like, that's literally happened like 7 times in the last 18 months. I don't know. It's like, I guess, a big hint from the game. Maybe he would perform better if he was paid better. I don't know. It helps our budget out that he only makes 11 grand. That wasn't very good. That 15th goal of the season for them. Lines. Backline's doing all right. Decent. Not fantastic, but, you know. Passionate. So go out there and put on a worthy display. You've already kind of put on a worthy display, but you did give up a goal, so... Doink. There you go. Lothar with an I love the unnecessary 360. Those are my favorite things. I want to see Pisoni do something. He's been developing all right. Really, all the development recently from the reports, like as who the best in training has been Brogy and Ameri, which has been like they've been consistent. It's kind of rotated Lothar and Lorenzo and whatever outside of that, but by far the best performers have been those two guys. So it's a center back and kind of a DM slash midfielder. We've just given up another goal. Not what you want to see. That's kind of how I feel right now. Let's go, boys. Okay, nice. You get okay. Pick it out. It took too long. Win that. Okay, there's 5 of you hanging out back there. That's fine. Renee, what's Renee got? Renee's got. Did Lothar intentionally head that back? That was interesting. This is all over the place. Goodness me. Lucide. For you Critical Role fans, makes me think of the Lucidian Ocean. That's a deep cut. How does anybody understand that? What comment I just made? I would love if you do. Please in the comments let me know because I'm not thinking there's going to be many. Are we gonna have to go for a 2-3-1? I really don't wanna. I really don't wanna. But we might have to if they score here. Oh yeah, nice. I hate when you can't see. Hey GHC, you can change the settings. I like director. I just don't like when it's panning up, right, and you can't see what's coming. Pisoni's got two runners. He goes the other side. Okay. Lothar takes touch. Laser beams at home. And what's that called? He ran and then just. I mean, is it a somersault? But like he didn't touch the ground. Let's watch this. Let's analyze Lothar's celebration here. We're gonna show it. Oh, he did use his hands. It was just the aim. Okay. Well, that's not nearly as exciting as I was hoping. I thought he did like a no hands like front flip. I was gonna be like super impressed actually. He's got a hat trick, by the way. It's pretty good. Bond, man, if you're not gonna play well, we're gonna bring on Messina, give him some minutes. Okay. That's how life goes, son. That's how life goes. We can drop it to positive. We'll tell Thomas to ease off his tackles. Is there anybody else we need to bring in? Not really. Not from this list. I would like to take Grandi off. So we'll get Oriole 15 minutes. Not that he needs it, but it's more about saving Grandi's legs. You know what I'm saying? Messina. Christian Messina. What you got? Messina. Oh, Jukes his man. Messina. Oh. If he's earned the penalty. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. If he's earned the penalty, he's taken it today. Christian Messina. Of course, if he doesn't score it, maybe bad for his morale, but a Serie C keeper versus a guy who's probably a Serie C, Serie B talent. Like, Lothar doesn't need it, and neither does Lundstrom. There's probably some manager probably signed some deal to give them the teams that sold them to us some crazy bonus if they score a certain number of goals. Who would do that? Messina lines up. Here we go. Messina. Yes. That's what you want to see. Have we made all our subs? No, we haven't. But again, I just did this, didn't I? There's no one to actually sub. Kluge could come in, but I'd rather Renee's getting fewer minutes than Kluge, so let's let him finish it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friends. Osai Ababa. Nice relaxing episode today. Messina taps home a second goal after the mistake. The keeper dives. I mean, maybe it wasn't a mistake, but it got blocked and he dove, and there you go. If you'd missed that one, that unfortunate. Look at those ratings. That's good for morale. Lothar, Messina, Lorenzo all picking up goals. Boosting confidence. Gabriel Bond didn't play great. That's got to be not great for his confidence, but you know, there's competition for places is what he needs to learn. You may be like, why didn't you go key highlights? Well, it's too late now. We wanted to see how our young folk did. That 7.4, a 7.6, a 7.6, an 8.7 with an assist, an 8.9 with a brace. I know it's who it's against. I don't care. That's a solid showing from everybody except Bond. But we won't say anything to him. He did give us a 6.8. He's on an inside forward. It's not his natural position. That he's learning. Is it really 522 grand? Seems like a lot. Go Lothar. Sorry. What was I thinking? Next time you see us, friends. Oh dear. I guess it's going to be the quarterfinal. Probably against Milan or Inter. Sorry, I saw Milano and my brain went Milan. Say it. Because I mean, it'd be great if Joel can help knock them out, and it's Pisa because they are in. What is that? 11th? But probably not. So we're going to go play some games. Lazio in 7th. Genoa in 17th. I just want to look at the other games around like our Champions League stuff. So then we go 2nd, difficult. A struggling Milan in 8th. AC Milan. Bologna in 10th. Perugia in 14th. Atalanta in 9th. That's decent in terms of around our Salzburg game. We could do a little rotation there. Then first place Napoli. 15th Brescia and 18th Sassuolo. That's even better for the away leg. Roma in 4th, Sampdoria 12th, Torino 6th, Inter 5th, Spal. Okay, so there's more games after that, but we're doing pretty good. Can we hold on to our players? Can we sign any players before the January transfer window closes? Let me know what you think. Hit the like button. We'll see you then.